Greetings, welcome to another day of Autoforge development. Today we worked on getting the HUD kind of wrapped up, and we actually ended up spending a lot of time just kind of refactoring some code. So I'll show you what that looks like here, and then I'll show you the code. So we actually got our toolbar kind of finished where we can place items down just by selecting the toolbar, and if we look, we can watch our inventory will change whenever we place down an item. So that's great. We got a little health bar and energy bar up at the top that is actually connected to those stats for the player. And yeah, that's pretty much it for like actual progress that you can see in the game. So let's look at what that code looks like over here. So we can see the player, they just have a HP and energy. I love that abbreviation there, NRG. So good. And then we can see over in the HUD that we have this new vitals that we look up here. We can see it's a widget that we're adding to our HUD to the top right. And just down here, it's really simple. All it does is adds in a health bar and an energy bar. And we hook up some listeners to those stats, so whenever they change, we actually update the bar properly. If we ever added in numbers, we would update those here. But I think that we'll actually end up eventually using something more like hearts, or I don't know, some more like finite representation of the life and energy instead of using bars. Yeah, we'll see though. And this is where we spent a lot of our time yesterday, was working on refactoring this code. This used to be in the gameplay scene, but it really shouldn't belong there. So we moved this over to here, which is just dealing with interacting with the world. So for now, that's like displaying a preview of the item that you might place down. Maybe like toggling whenever you're highlighting or like targeting something, it might like flash, displaying some text, like help text, like, hey, you can interact this with this item if you press E or whatever. And so that's all should be living in here. I do have some input handling here that I really think should eventually be moved over to our input component that is attached to our player. But for now, it's just stuck here. And we have some little draw functions. So yeah, it's fairly simple overall. Continuing to do design work, which I'll talk about whenever we get to that point. I've just kind of been working on that slowly. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.